I'm looking for shapes, like, you know. So this right here kind of makes like a bean shape, you know, something like that. Not only that, but there's this other kind of I don't know, triangle if you look at it this way, you know, triangle that's formed there. Another triangle that's kind of formed here, you know. I mean, those are like the things that I look for to see how to simplify the drawing a bit more, you know. Not to overthink things and try to get like, oh man, I have to have this here like that, you know. Try to make it too accurate and everything out at the onset, because I mean, realistically, I mean, sure, you want your accuracy to be there, but when you're first starting out, you know, warming up, it's not really all that important, you know. We're just trying to get things in there, you know. Like we said, we had this triangle that came and kind of matched up here, so we know that we want to make sure that the hill is here. Alright, so whenever I do legs or whatever, or feet, I just want to try to get little indications of where certain things are. I want to have the indication of where that ankle is. And so this arm is going to become about here. If we also look here, let's bring this color up again. Hold on, I guess we gotta, I'm gonna put this down here. This makes more sense. Alright, so we got this here. Another triangle forming there, you know? So we know that what we're gonna have the triangle lined up. Hold on, let me get back to my color. So we gotta kind of like that. And so whenever come do like this right here, I kind of just like to just curve this part here, try to capture that angle there. I think in the last the other video, which you probably won't be able to see as long as they, you know, got it blocked, I talked about how I like to use triangles to really get at certain points in the arm, so I know exactly where to put certain things at. But yeah. Okay, so we'll do this right here. Like, use the. This is not the. Is this the right eraser? Yeah, it is. It is. Okay. Okay. So that's how that's going. We're gonna also, there you go. I'll probably come through like so. Okay, so for kind of want to draw something like that. There we go again, another triangle here. So Okay, so I mean, like I said in the last, I gotta stop referring to back to the last video, but you know, you see, if you look for shapes, you'll find them. You know, if you look for them, you'll find them, and it can help you to make drawing, you know, things a bit easier. You know, you don't have to not to say that you don't need to know. I mean, you do need to know anatomy. I'm not saying you don't. I'm just saying this helps you to, especially if you already have a little bit of knowledge on your on an anatomy a little bit. You know, you could just start putting in shapes in certain spots to help you kind of mark where certain things should be. Like this little triangle that I talked about last time. This little triangle that forms underneath like that. Is where I kind of know where to put things at. But yeah, like I said, there's this triangle right here at the back of her neck. Kind of help in the hair, but that's not really important right now. So okay, so this is something else I want to go ahead and address whenever I do faces doing a certain way. Okay, so whenever I'm doing like a head, and this right here, her neck is kind of far up here. I need to drop the size of this a little bit. I mean, it's not a long neck, but you know, you can get that angle off a bit. But what I like to do is I like to start from where the ear is. See here, where the ear is. And you got it right. Triangle. Right? And then from the bottom of that triangle, get the neck. We kind of pull back around here, back to where the neck is. It's the bottom, the base of the skull, kind of. I don't know. And then you get that in there. Of course, afterwards, you can add in your hair, you know. Like if you wanted to, you know, add in some hair. And of course, like that. And that's kind of how I'll always approach a sideways face, if there's something like that. But that's kind of how I always approach it. Just see exactly how far up. I'm like, okay, it's about this far. Don't want to go too far on that. Also, I mean, it's like I said, if you look for shapes, you'll find shapes. So you're just like, okay, so how far up do I go from this? Okay, so it's like, how far do I go up from this shoulder to get to the ear, right? And if you look for shapes, you will find them. There you go, another triangle. And realistically speaking, and you can kind of get another triangle here like that. But that's what I'm saying. It's like if you're looking for shapes, you can find them, and you can, you know, it just makes things a bit easier. Now, eventually, if you've been you start doing it for a while, you start to, every time you look at a picture, it's kind of hard not to see shapes whenever you're approaching it, you know, or at least for me anyway. I mean, I see shapes, you know, a lot whenever I look at an image, and like I said, kind of so kind of want to make sure we go. Now, I don't just stop at the ear. I try to go past the ear, try to get a nice good triangle going in there like that. Now, excuse me. Wait a minute, I need to get a cough drop. Just give me a second. Okay. All right, so just wanted to check where that was. So there we go. We got our shape again. So we kind of bring that back like that. And so, like I said, for me, more times than none, I don't really draw out the facial features like I would normally, at least not this early. So we do that. Yeah, and it's gonna be hard to talk with this cough drop in my mouth, but whatever. So do that. Another thing that so if you got this, yeah, her eyebrow is there. I mean, I'm not going in and really fixing up a lot of things, but because, like I said, it's just a sketch. But I think what I will do is I probably will come back in and just shape some stuff up, really shape it out. Shape it out? What is that? Shape it up a little bit. And so anyway, what I do here is, so if you got your nose, I mean not nose, man, what is up with me today? Okay, you have your ear here, so, and your eyebrow here. So what I normally do for hairline, this corner here always, at least whenever from my observation, always lines up with that. And so just take it back like that, and we can really get in here and shape all this up after the fact. But yeah, and so though we already have, yeah, I'm turning it like that. I like to turn it. So though we already got the base of the skull like this, what we want to do is come back like so and draw in the hair like that. Okay, that's her hair. And remember, there was that little triangle that was hair. And there we go with the, so just come back in here like so, color out this part here a little bit, just give it a little bit of color, show that it's the hair, you know. There you go. And then so we'll just probably what I would do next, oh, let's first off let's get this to that like that. Okay, so she has like some tights on or whatever. I think I'm coloring this part here a little bit. Probably go a little bit lighter. Don't want to press too hard. Make it, you know, get a slight coloration here. Because we're not really going in and really or at least I'm not going in and really rendering out anything like that. Just want to give a indication